Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Today we're heading straight down to the gorgeous Dorset coast to check out one of the absolute most anticipated community events of the year. I'm talking about the 2026 Highcliffe Food and Arts Festival. We've put together a really fantastic practical guide to help us navigate the logistics, the traffic, and the schedules. So let's just jump right in so we can all experience this festival like savvy locals. But let me ask you this first. Have you ever been incredibly pumped for a massive food festival, only to show up and spend your first hour just trapped in bumper-to-bumper gridlock? Yeah, it happens all the time, right? So before we even start talking about all that delicious artisan food, we're going to use this guide to completely bypass those logistical travel nightmares. Okay, let's dive right into this. To guarantee a totally stress-free and delicious day out, our playbook is split into 4 quick chronological sections. Beating the traffic closures, transit and parking hacks, must-visit food stalls, and finally, Mary's Kitchen cookery demos. All right, Section 1, beating the traffic closures. Let's navigate those roadblocks. So looking at this timeline, you can really grasp the sheer scale of this event. The A37 Lymington Road, which is literally the main artery running right through Highcliffe, is completely shut down for the Free Festival. They close it bright and early at 6 a.m. on Saturday, and it doesn't reopen until 8 p.m. on Sunday. They do this to turn the entire high street into a massive, safe, pedestrian-only zone. But listen, it means if you just blindly rely on your GPS on the day without planning ahead, you are absolutely going to hit a wall of congestion. Moving right along, Section 2, transit and parking hacks, so you can arrive completely stress-free. We've weighed the 2 main ways to actually get to the festival grounds. And honestly, there is a very clear winner here. Hopping on the bus, specifically the X1 or X2, is cheap, it's super easy, and it is highly recommended. It'll cost you £3 or less, and the driver takes a really handy detour right around the closure, dropping you practically at the festival entrance at Highcliffe Road. Driving, on the other hand, well, that forces you to navigate all those confusing diversions, dealing with all the other stressed-out drivers circling around looking for a spot. But hey, if you absolutely must bring the car, maybe you're planning to load up on heavy ceramics from the arts and crafts tent, you need to burn this exact number into your brain, 594. That is the absolute maximum number of spaces available at the Highcliffe Clifftop car park down on Waterford Road. Just keep in mind, parking there costs £2.30 for 1 hour during the summer. Oh, and a quick note, blue badge holders are specifically asked not to park on Waterford or Warncliffe roads while those diversions are active. Now lean in for this one because here is a brilliant piece of savvy insider knowledge to save your legs at the end of the day. We call it the ultimate seat hack. When everyone's totally exhausted, the buses heading west back to Bournemouth get completely packed. So instead of waiting at the main stops and being forced to stand, walk a little bit to the easternmost stop called C Corner. You'll board the bus before it hits the main festival crowds, pretty much guaranteeing yourself a seat for the ride home. Okay, time for the fun stuff. Section 3, must-visit food stalls. We're talking over 100 artisan vendors. Let's kick things off with the sensational international street food options lined up along the high street and recreation ground. The variety here is just staggering. You can grab those super trendy Korean corn dogs from Churros 2 Limited, follow the amazing garlic and saffron aromas over to Idelica Limited for giant, authentic pans of paella, or spice things up with incredible Jamaican food from the Jerk Cut. It is literally a world tour flavor, all packed onto one street. And this brilliantly illustrates the kind of sweet treats you'll find waiting for you. If you have a sweet tooth, you are going to be in absolute heaven. We're talking heavy hitters from the local baking scene here, folks. Places like Alicia's Baked Creations and Blendell Bakes, bringing out everything from massive cookies and rich brownies to meticulously crafted celebration cakes. Beyond the main meals and the desserts, you really have to hunt down some of the more quirky, sensational specifics. Definitely check out the giant pick-and-mix stuffed olives from vendors like Greeka Olives. People swear they are some of the biggest olives they've ever seen. And if it's a hot afternoon, definitely head over to the artisan gin bars for a refreshing blood orange or pineapple gin. Just a quick, kind of funny local warning, though. If you do get the pineapple gin, watch out for the decorative pineapple leaf. Past attendees have pointed out it has a really funny habit of poking you right in the eye while you're trying to take a sip. So a really crucial point to remember is that pacing yourself is key. When the crowds get a bit too overwhelming, use what we call the ultimate chill hack. Just walk all the way to the far end of the festival site and step into the Highcliffe Sports and Social Club. It's kind of like an oasis in there. You can grab a very reasonably priced cider, snag some nice outdoor seating, and easily watch the live music playing from the stage located directly opposite. It's truly the perfect mid-afternoon recharge strategy. Finally, Section 4, Mary's Kitchen Cookery Demos. Time for some live culinary action. Now, if you're walking around asking yourself, okay, where is the real culinary action happening? Where are the chefs actually teaching? Well, there's one specific hub of foodie inspiration you need to pinpoint. And that destination is Mary's Kitchen. Named lovingly in honor of the festival's founder, this is the absolute beating heart of the event. What makes Mary's Kitchen so fantastic is that there is absolutely no rigid, stressful timetable you have to memorize. They run continuous live cooking demonstrations throughout the entire festival day. You just show up, grab a spot, and instantly get inspired. You can expect an absolutely brilliant mix of talent up on that stage. We're talking celebrity chefs, recognizable TV favorites, and some of the absolute best local restaurant and hotel chefs in the region. It's this incredibly vibrant, educational atmosphere where you pick up professional flavor tips and amazing recipe ideas to try back home. It perfectly rounds out the whole festival experience, taking you from just eating great food to actually learning how to create it yourself. And that brings us to the end of our explainer. You are now fully equipped. You know exactly how to bypass those A337 traffic closures, where to park or catch the bus, how to secure that golden seat on the way home, and where to find the absolute best street food and live cooking demos. So the only question left for you is, when you step off that bus, which artisan stall are you going to sprint to first? Thank you so much for joining me. Have an absolutely brilliant time conquering the festival, and I'll catch you on the next explainer.